Hello everybody, get ready to do Math 7 Quarter 1 Week 4 lesson plans. Let's go right into the lesson plans for Week 4. And we go here to our title page here, students. Put your name, date here on your sheet. And we got our PowerPoint edition, and then we got our video edition here of Week 4 lesson plans. Let's go right into Week 4. And then going in here to Week 4, Math 7 Quarter 1. And then we go into our lessons here, plus our quizzes and tests. We start out in here with 1.4, comparing and ordering integers, classwork part 1, comparing and ordering integers, homework part 1. And then 1.4.3.3, comparing ordering rational numbers, classwork homework part 1. And 3.3, comparing ordering rational numbers, classwork homework part 2. And then comparing 1.4, comparing ordering integers, classwork part 1. Comparing ordering integers 1.4, homework part 1. And then comparing ordering integers, classwork homework part 2. And then we have in week 4 we have 1.2, comparing ordering integers, math 6 quiz part 1. And then we go into 1.4.3.3 quiz, comparing ordering rational numbers quiz. And then the standards that are being covered in week 4. We start out here with 6.NS.5, which is focuses on understanding and of positive and negative numbers in a real world context. We recover that one again. Then we go into 7.EE.6, solving real life problems with expressions. And then we go into 7.RP.3, solving multi-step rational and percent problems. And then finally, for week 4, we go into 7.EE.2c, rewriting expressions to reveal relationships. So we cover a lot. Week 4 is big. It's 306 points total, so it's fairly big. And then our intro here is going to be before learning targets. I guess we're going to go learning targets, identify and explain positive and negative numbers in real-world scenarios, represent integers on a number line, and interpret the meaning of 0 in different contexts. And then our intro is lesson plans for 7.EE.2c and 7.EE.6, designed to build algebraic fluency and real-world problem-solving skills. So it basically, these are your basic learning, your Common Core standards here that we cover. And then, as per usual, animated PowerPoints and MP4 versions of lessons, classwork, homework, quiz, test worksheets. Then all activities and tasks are implemented by class worksheets, which are closed exercise from PowerPoints or video, homework quizzes, test assignments available online with corrections provided after submission dates. Then accessibility, available in over 100 languages, available online 24/7, closed caption for hearing impaired, audio for sight impaired. We got 116 classwork points, 41 points for note-taking, 107 points for homework, 42 quiz points, 0 points for testing, and the total is 306 points for week 4 of Math 7 Quarter 1. And modifications and accommodations for week 4 is available online via Google Classroom interface, grades, classwork, homework, quizzes, tests, Zoom tutoring on request. Let me go right in here, part 1 here, 1.2, comparing and ordering integers, classwork. You got 22 points, 4 points of notebook taking, and these are covering 6.NS.7a. Interpret statements of inequality. We go back over inequality again, about the relative position of two numbers on a number line. And then 6.NS.7b, write, interpret, and explain statements of orders for rational numbers. And that's our classwork. And we go into a homework on part 1, 1.2 part 1. And we got for homework, it's 16 points for that. And we go into part 2. No, we don't. We go into 3.3. Comparing and ordering rational numbers, and the standard for that is the number system 6.NS.7a. Interpret statements of inequality as statements about the relative position of numbers on a number line diagram. And this also includes 6.NS.7, 6.NS.7b, 24 points on this classwork assignment, 2 points in note taking. And then we go into the homework here for 3.3. Is this part 2? 3.3 part 1 classwork. And then we have a homework here, 3.3 part 1. We got 21 points in this homework assignment, the same standards as part 1 classwork. And then we go into 3.3 part 2 classwork, same standards here. Classwork is 18 points. And then we go into the homework part 2 homework, and then the homework is 26 points. And then we follow this with 1.4, comparing and ordering integers. And these are your standards up here. It's mostly 7.EE point 7.EE.1, comparing and ordering integers, and your classwork here. Oh, let me find it here. Here it is. Okay, 30 points for your classwork. And then we go into the homework here, part 1, and that's 38 points homework. 30 points for the note-taking here for 1.4 part 1. 30 points, that's a lot of notes. So you'll be taking a lot of notes for that assignment. Then we go to part 2 classwork, 22 points here. For 1.4 classwork, 22 points. 5 points of note taking here for part 2. And then we go 1.4 part 2 homework, which is 44 points of homework. And then we move over here to our first quiz of the week, which is 1.2 comparing and ordering. And this shows 6.NS.7b, 36 points on the quiz. That's a large quiz. And then we go into 3.3 quiz, which has 6-point quiz for 3.3. The number system, 6.NS.7a. And that is your Math 7 Quarter 1 Week 4 lesson plans. Animated PowerPoint math video at AOL.com for questions or course materials. Thank you very much.